Hey, yo, no need to rush the rest of the review. Godzilla -1 is pure fucking fire. It might be my favorite monster movie of all time. It's definitely going up in my top 3 or top 5 movies of 2023. I had no idea. Japan don't fuck around when it comes to that big lizard. They don't fuck around. I think the last Godzilla movie I watched from Japan, it was Shin Godzilla, right? And I tried to watch the one on Apple's with Monsters Legacy, which isn't all about Godzilla, it's about other monsters. Boy, that shit put me to fucking sleep. I tried. Even Kurt Russell couldn't save it. I might go back to it, but this shit here, Godzilla -1, it takes it back to the true origins of Godzilla. It all takes place in the 1940s. About you follow our main protagonist, who was a kamikaze pilot, and he didn't go through with his mission, so he felt guilt for that, and a lot of people died. And then we got 2 other characters, which is it's a small girl, and then another female protagonist whose families got wiped out during this, Godzilla raid. Because Godzilla just pull up. Why Godzilla pull up? Because he's a fire-breathing motherfucking giant dinosaur. That's why, son. The motherfucker just come and fuck shit up. Now, when I was first watching it, the first act of the movie, I seen Godzilla. I was like, that looks pretty cool. They ain't fully Godzilla yet. Nope. Just wait till the second time Godzilla showed up in the sea sequence, and oh my God, it was Godzilla. Let me tell you, he do the coolest shit with his tail. What you gotta see in this movie, how it lights up like this and how it goes off. Nolan, you had a dope ass bomb. I'm gonna give you respect for your practical bomb. But when Godzilla let off his nuclear fire, I got goosebumps in the theater, bro. I was like, fuck. And while we're on Godzilla, let's talk about the look of him. He looked fucking great. That CG on Godzilla is like how it's supposed to look. I'm sorry, America. Japan has set the bar. That's Godzilla over there. That's the real fucking Godzilla. That's how Godzilla should look. The special effects were fantastic, and it only cost $15 million to make this fucking movie. So we got movies like Blue Beetle and The Flash that's 250 plus, and the special effects kind of look bad, because you're not giving the CG artists enough time. But this movie started around, I want to say 2019 or something like that, but they got their effects together. Godzilla came through, he was hugging buildings, running his face in it, using that tail, just wiping shit out. They showed the power and dominance of Godzilla in this film. The second act, when he comes on land, which they pay tribute to the 1950s Godzilla. You know that one, he's like in black and white, and he's stomping on trains and shit. They kind of do this here, but like when he comes up and they play that fucking music, don, 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 I was like, that's a motherfucking monster. But I'm here to say, the characters, I give a shit about them. I really gave a shit about the characters. They did such a good job in developing these characters that you didn't want Godzilla to stomp on them. And by the way, when Godzilla stumps on people, you know that shot they always do, like the shot when people's running, then you see the shadow come over them, and then they're stumped out. No, they kept it a wide shot, and Godzilla was just stepping on like 20 people at a fucking time. It's the most violent, the most darkest Godzilla that has been made, besides maybe the first Godzilla. They did such a good job with the character development. Like, I'm just living in these people's lives during the second act, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot this is a fire-breathing monster that comes up on land anytime he wants to. You know what I'm saying? I forgot all about that shit. And then when he came, it was like, oh shit, now you got to deal with this. I will say they did have a clever way to fight Godzilla in the movie in this third act. I'm going on and on, I'm gushing about Godzilla. Do I have any gripes about the film? Not really. I would say this, the second act drags to get to that third act, but I didn't completely mind because, the characters were so well written. They were so good. It was this part that this little girl in here almost made me cry. I was like, oh man. And I thought I was getting it. I'm predicting the ending of this movie. So they even talk about what's gonna happen. So I'm kind of predicting it. But then the ending turned, I was like, oh, I didn't see that coming, so I'm not gonna spoil it though, but I was pleasantly surprised that I actually gave a shit about the people, because usually in our American Godzilla or wherever Godzilla is like science-y shit, go get the MacGuffin and you don't give a fuck about the people. This one, you totally fucking care about the people. They're a main part of the story. I want to get into spoilers of why they all connect like this, Godzilla included, but it was very fucking well written. Special effects were in fucking insane. They put some respect on Godzilla name, son. They put some respect on him. All I can say, this is Godzilla going forward. They didn't set the bar. America, y'all gotta come with that that Godzilla Kong 2. I enjoyed that movie, but it's just popcorn. It's mouth filler. Great special effects and all, but like, they could do that with $15 million, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got the best writers in the world, and you know what I'm saying? We getting kind of mediocre Godzilla movies here in America, but this is how it's done. It's the best monster movie I have ever seen to, you know, feel that contact with people, like really feeling invested with the people and still rooting for my motherfucking Godzilla. Like, Godzilla is a fucking monster, son. He's a monster. Put in here, boy. Wait till y'all see it. I can't wait till y'all see it. My boy Wavy from the 80s, he hit me up in a text. He said, this is the Train to Busan of fucking Godzilla movies. I even put it up with the Goodfellas of monster movies. It's just that well written, that well put together, that I was clapping by the end of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, glowing about it. What's my score? What's my score, huh? It's 5 out of 5, bro. This movie was good from beginning to end. It dragged a little bit in that second act, but farther than that, I have no complaints about this Godzilla. I want to go see it fucking again because it was just so well done. Have you guys seen Godzilla yet? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, this is definitely going up in the top 5 of my favorite movies of the year, and I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to come like this, you know what I'm saying? I watched most of the Godzilla movies. I might have missed some Japan ones, the Roman Emmerich runs, and the new ones are okay. I like the 2014. The second one was all right. The Kong versus Godzilla was silly, but it was awesome to see them fight. But this Godzilla is fucking scary. So if you like to see your monsters really monsters, yeah, definitely give Godzilla -1 a watch. But once again, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit me that like button. If you really like this content, consider subscribing to the Q Review family. And as Godzilla will do, don't just stare at it, eat it. Peace.
I'm out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the foe and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got towed.